So with that, what we're going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the dynamic of the apostolic roles. And I'm going to talk about how they interact with each other. It's so important that as you grow, you learn to not function just in your gift, but cooperate with the other gifts. Because you cannot do your job on your own. But an apostle is a sent one. That's a commissioned one that has been trained and mentored and developed. Listen, you cannot be called. I know the kingdom, I've watched this so many times at conferences and meetings and church things and 12-week courses where someone's like, you're an apostle now, and taps you on the head and no, you be blessed and we anoint you and just go forth and do what you have to do. That is one of the worst approaches to not only destroy people's lives, but to destroy people that they meet. Because there's no maturity and there's no training and there's no submitted accountability. Every single role in the apostolic and the body in general, which we all fit under, should be submitted very transparently, or it actually should not be in operation. Every role, there is a partner office that really works very closely. And in the office of the apostle, the prophet is the partner office. And the reason is that the prophet actually stands in an advisory, visionary, watchman role that is a necessary counsel to the apostle. So the prophet is a guide. If I was going to put anything on it, they're a guide or a counselor. Strengthens new believers in their faith and obedience. You know, a prophet carries an amazing role of, you remember the first time you heard a word of knowledge from someone, you're like, wow, what just happened? Or like there was prophetic revelation or someone had a vision, you were just intrigued and encouraged, right? And a prophet actually brings healthy revelation of that, where it encourages purpose, design, forewarnings, dangers that are coming, and even just revelation of God in new ways. So a prophet strengthens new believers. So when someone's saved, the pastor's caring for them, and a prophet's bringing a strengthening to them. Does this make sense? Pastor is the partner to the prophet, because the pastor, full of love, tempers the fire. The next one is the evangelist, is the gatherer. They are a recruiter. They are someone that fills the ranks, if I could say it like that, okay? So the evangelist expands churches in a region and community by winning and recruiting others. You have to actually get people in, so you can't just have church and like pray, oh Jesus, send people in our doors. You actually have to get church outside of the four walls, like a lot of people say. The whole church should be contending for evangelism, but evangelists have a particular strength where they probably, in most cases, get higher success rates. The partner office of the evangelist is the teacher, because what the evangelist needs is the evangelist needs the people that are getting saved to start getting teaching framework put into them so that they can actually be stable. There's nothing worse than getting someone saved and then having them not being fed or not being given framework to grip into the kingdom, and you watch them and they just fall off the map and you never see them again. The pastor, who is a guard. A pastor is a protector, they're a guard. The role function of the body is the heart. They're more like the heart. And they're also the soul healer. They help people walk through stuff. They help people deal with pain and inherent damage and dysfunction. They're the soul healer. The values of a pastor are nurturing and protecting. Nurturing and protecting. Discipleship focus is transformational and spiritual nourishment. Discipleship focus. A pastor requires purpose, goals, skills, and knowledge. And that's why the apostle will work in really well, giving goals, saying, okay, we need to do this, we need to move there. And a pastor can take that and run with it. Okay? Skills include group dynamics, being able to manage groups of people. You can't have a pastor that's relationally dysfunctional and doesn't know how to dynamically interact with groups. So the partner office is the evangelist. The evangelist is going to sow into the pastor to fill the church, and the pastor is going to work with the evangelist. It's this beautiful connection. See this? It's awesome. Teacher is an equipper. So now the people are in the church. The teacher is a trainer, a teacher, a coach, or an integrator. They're going to integrate things into the people of the group. So the values of a teacher is instruction and explaining things. It's a light-giving role. What that means is it's going to shine the truth of the light and teaching into dark places of your life so that your life can shift over into the truth. Okay, the partner office of the teacher is the apostle, because the apostle is the visionary that is seeing from a different perspective. He's seeing the deficiencies. And he's saying, hey, I've noticed this over here. And the teacher's like, but I want to preach this. And the apostle says, look, you might not understand why I'm saying this right now, but you're going to need to trust me because it's my role. We need to work on this area over here, and I need you to teach this area. It's amazing how God's made us all unique and how all of these different roles carry these different values. And ultimately what it does is it produces a healthy balance of flavor.